All right, you guys probably already know, but the Binance chain, the DeFi projects are getting attacked again. Um, some new form of hack somebody's going through with. I'm not an expert on security. I don't know exactly what they are doing, what they aren't doing. I just needed to make this video so that you guys are aware. You probably already know through Telegram channels or anything else, but if you don't already know, then I would suggest any farms that you are in, join in the telegrams, see what their plan is, see what the plan of action is, see how they're handling this, and you got to move from there. So I'm going to kind of give an overview of what projects have been hit. I'm not going to be able to get all of them because this is happening to a lot of projects right now. I'm just going to give you kind of a brief overview of what to do and just compiled some information. So basically, sometime in the last couple hours, somebody has been using possible transfer tax exploit combined with like a referral commission type exploit across multiple different platforms. Garuda, Cerberus, Ketchup are all being hit. I think Caramel, Pig, a lot of projects I never even heard of. I think they tried to get Panther, and Panther seems to be holding up right now. Again, you guys got to do your own research. For all I know, Panther is going to get hit in 10 minutes. I have no idea. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at and how it's looking to me right now. So what I have pulled up right now is again, I could be wrong about this stuff, but this is what I'm finding from the telegrams. What I'm looking at right now is the hacker's address that he's doing all this from. So you can see he's been trying to manipulate YBear, Pig Token. I've never even heard of these. Panther right here. I think Cerberus and Garuda, if you like go back. Yeah, right here, Garuda, Cerberus. A lot of these projects are now at zero. They're worthless. So we're going to start having to see most likely more compensation plans. Every project is going to go about this differently. So if you're part of one of these projects that went to zero, you're probably going to start asking about compensation plans and watching for compensation plans. So you have Garuda, zero. Now, I had money in Garuda that is now zero. So I'm going to be a part of this compensation plan, unfortunately. Depending on what they try to do. Go Cerberus, zero. Ketchup, zero. Panther seems to be holding. I think Panther seems to be actually defending themselves. We'll get into that a little bit. Not heavily because, again, I'm not a security guy, so... What I also have compiled for you guys is some of the telegrams. So I don't know the order of how this went down. I don't know who spotted it first, anything like that. So I'm just going to give it to you in the order that I saw it. I saw Ketchup Swap kind of ringing the alarm bells. They say that somebody minted a bunch of ketchup. And the way this is happening is... What they're saying is the ketchup pools weren't affected. Obviously, the price is zero, so everyone's affected. But it has something to do with other pools, transfer taxes. I'm not exactly sure how they're doing the exploit, so that's something you'd have to research. Most people... I mean, obviously, if this guy can do the exploit, people are going to just now have to start learning about how this works. So... I know a lot of people think inside jobs when it comes to this stuff, and I think that's a good way that's definitely a good thing you want to think about. But the way this is going down, multiple projects, same address hitting all of them, seems like some guy figured something out. So somebody figured something out. Basically, these projects are going to continue or they're not. They're going to compensate their investors or they're not, and security is going to have to continue to be a much larger factor in all this. So I think we're going to see less and less projects just jumping up out of nowhere as we've been seeing. and they're going to really have to focus on security. So anyways, if you join the Catch Up Telegram, you'll see their updates. And this is, first let's do the Go Cerberus or Garuda swap. So like they're saying, it has something to do with transfer tax, and they drained all the Garuda and the Cerberus. Garuda is saying they're going to have a compensation plan for the Garuda that was lost. It only affects Cerberus and Garuda related pools. And I'm guessing, I'm thinking the farms too. Because everything I had on Garuda was Garuda. It was either Garuda or Garuda LPs. And it's all vaporized. So I'm guessing anybody with anything that's linked Garuda is going to be in the compensation. They say they're going to have a compensation plan. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so basically if you're involved in all this, you need to be looking out for compensation plans now. And we'll see how well these projects go about that. The Panther auto compensation plan went down pretty well. I should just say Auto Shark. Nothing really happened to Panther, but the Auto Shark compensation plan went down pretty well. Looks like we're going to be having more of them. So nobody's happy about that, but this happened. So the next one I have pulled up is Panther Swap. And Panther Swap seems to be holding up well. Like, they didn't really, I don't think the hacker had a success with Panther, and Panther is doing proactive steps to protect themselves. So dude, what we're going to be seeing is we're going to be seeing projects that are able to protect themselves, and we're going to see projects that aren't. Some of these projects are going to fail, and some of them are going to continue on. That's how this shit works. And I'm not just like, oh, haha, on my high horse, dude. I was in Garuda. It's not worth zero. I'm not going to say how much I had, but it was probably more than most people. It was a decent chunk of money. So, this is going to keep happening as long as people don't take security in mind. And if people just keep copying and pasting each other's codes, it's going to be chain reaction like this is. It's not going to be one project that's hit, because when one project's hit, they're going to hit them all. So what we're going to see is we're going to see certain projects be able to withstand this and certain projects not. And we're going to see compensation plans from some projects, and we're not going to see compensation plans from the others. So again, these are all massive tests. It's tests on investors, tests on projects. People are losing money again, and that's not good. So we're going to try to see what they have for compensation plans. The last thing I wanted to show you was the websites, I kind of already showed you, but I wanted to show you a little bit more the token transfers. I wish I could kind of read this more and tell you exactly what's happening, but it seems like they did give up on Panther. Like, they were trying, and then they just switched, tried to run their attack on something else. Look at this. Look how much ketchup they minted right here. What is that? 1 trillion? So, again, guys, he's still moving stuff. 10 minutes ago, he gave himself a fuck ton of BNB. 677. So this guy's successfully hacking and exploiting projects. Projects are going to 0, 0, 0, 0. Things are going to be rough. We're going to have to look for compensation plans, and people are going to have to take security a lot more seriously. So my heart goes out to anybody that is in these projects that got hit. I'm in a few of them. I want to hopefully just give, like, I don't really know how exactly to word it, but my heart goes out to the people who were hit by this, and the projects that aren't hit by this but are operating on the exact same code. This is a warning. I mean, it's a warning for everybody. So hopefully good things will come out of this, compensation plans and stronger security. But all in all, this is a very unfortunate event for multiple projects. So appreciate you guys for watching, and hopefully the road gets a little bit better from here.